Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark. We're here in the Mountaineer's Hut, the glorious Mountaineer's Hut, starting episode 94. You can see here we've got everything basically brought up for the most part. We did a little hour nap just to kind of get that save point in the last episode and get a little energy back. But yeah, you can see nice and quiet in Timberwolf Mountain this evening. So the sun's about to go down. I think we determined those are just normal wolves, it looks like. Maybe. He's walking like a timber wolf. At least the back one is. That one right there on the bottom left. It seems like a normal wolf. I don't know. No problems right now, at least. So I think what I'll probably do as we wait for everything to, or as we wait for the night to progress, I think I'm going to take my hatchet and let's go cut down some more logs. How about that? I think that is particularly useful. Here's a cedar limb. It'll take 45 minutes to do that. Looks like you got a little bit of weather in here. It's alright. Do another. Alright, weather's starting to actually really come in a little bit. Got a lot of cedar wood, man. I really would like... Oh yeah, look at this. I'd really like some fir wood instead of some cedar. To be quite honest. Fir wood we get over there. Right over the ridge. So maybe we'll do that soon at some point. But in the last episode, though, we came back for Mystery Lake. So we were doing pretty good. We hauled basically everything for Mystery Lake here. So that's great. Always fantastic. I was going to say, I can't put all that away. What can I take out? I can take those out, but is that even worth it? Nah, not quite. Unfortunate. Maybe I'll just take that out and I'll put that in. That works. Get some room for accelerant, maybe? Yeah, we'll drop all the accelerant, too. Okay. So did it transition into full-on blizzard? It doesn't look... This doesn't look blizzardy. Although it sounds blizzardy, so I think I'll treat it as such. So we have a few things that we kind of need to do this episode. I think I'm going to try to actually go bag... Oh, actually, I know why I opened the door. Hold on. We'll take that. Yeah, so I know kind of what I want to do this episode. I want to try to bag the moose, I think, at some point, but not before we bring back everything to the Mountaineer's Hut. So we left some stuff down the rope. So that is the stuff that we kind of need to pay a little bit of attention to. Okay, that was not a blizzard. That really did sound like one. It's just a windy night. So we'll grab this stuff from down the rope, and we will bring it all back up here. Shouldn't be a problem. And then once it's all back here, we'll commence our huge organization marathon that is most likely going to have to take place. This is a blizzard. There we go. Yep, that's a blizzard. Negative 48 out here. Chews up your clothing pretty good, so I don't want to stand out there. Alright, definitely want to build some more frames too, so we can have our own pictures hanging up. I did, however, I have... Where did I put all the decorations that I did not need? Was that in here? Yeah, here we go. I'll keep that on me. I'll keep this on me too, because I do want to make a hockey jersey, hang up a little hockey jersey action as well. So let's do this. Yeah, I was going to say, probably can't place this, but... Should have known it was probably going to be a little too big, but... That's okay. Wonder maybe if I move all that, it'll be able to fit, but I kind of doubt it. Kinda doubt it. I mean, probably. Can maybe try. Let's take a look. Got this here, and we got both of these crates. Can take the crates, that's interesting. Okay, let's see if I can... It's going to be a big ol' no on that. Tilt it upside down? No? Nothing? Figured as much. Okay, not really a problem. I will be putting this stuff back. Put that, can move these for a second. I'm not super serious about the decor right now. But I would like to put this back. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to get too serious with it all right now, and I'm actually probably going to go put in the rest of a night's sleep right now, but later in the episode, we're for sure going to get pretty serious. The decorations. Yeah, 2 hours works. All right, look at this. Nice and quiet, just how I like it. A lot of wolves out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like just 4. You know, it's gonna seem weird to say, but I kind of like the wolves. Kind of out and about. Makes it just like not that lonely out here, which is always nice. I'm gonna actually maybe put these crates back here. Try to fill this this little side up a little bit more. There we go. I like that. It's a lot better. Okay, this can go away. Yes, yes, yes. We are going to probably this morning head down and grab everything that we need in terms of the items down there. So I'm going to drop a lot of my inventory right now. Obviously going to be picking it up. But for now, it's all going to be dropped. And I'm actually also going to drop the rifle. And I'll keep a knife on me too, just in case we get into a struggle. Which, kind of a low chance, but never zero. Never zero. I'm going to drop this as well. Put it on the bed. Close to the bed, maybe. On the side of the bed. My goodness, put it somewhere. Okay. And then I'm going to drop this as well. This piece of firewood could probably just go like right here or something. Cool. Then I have 10 accelerant as well. That will be put somewhere. Okay, 40 pounds. Should be more than enough to take everything back up here. Do I have... I do. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted, and I don't think I need anything else. Let's go back into Pleasant Valley real quick. This is quite literally like an eighth of a day activity. Nothing huge. Maybe on the way back we'll chop some more firewood too. But we will take everything and we'll bring it back. We'll begin organization, and then I think I'll probably go... You know, I could do two things. I could go hunt the cougar, or I could try to go get the moose. I mean, there's really no reason to hunt the cougar except for just having another cougar hide on standby. But I don't think I'll probably do that. At least not yet. Now, I do kind of want to explore also maybe making the cougar claw knife. Oh, hi! You scared me. Okay, good to know he's over here. Kind of scared me, sir. Of course, like when I drop everything, right? That'll be right there. Okay, that actually really did scare me. You probably saw the mouse, like, move super erratically. But, okay, I'm going to take this kind of as a learning opportunity that the wolf can be right there. So where's the safest place to travel? Probably in the middle right there. Because you can get a wolf on that far side as well. On that far side, apparently you can get one right here too. Good to know. Just good to know. Coming in here doesn't seem like a problem. It's just walking out towards Pleasant Valley. Okay, if he does charge me, I have one bullet in here. This is why I carry this at least. if he follows me all the way, I'm gonna kind of be upset because I don't really want him over here. New location discovered. Have I really just never been over here? Interesting. What's up that way? Wonder what's up there. Okay, if this wolf could, like, not do this right now, I would kind of appreciate it. Just take this opportunity to grab some sticks. He's gonna follow me all the way. Man. Alright, I'm gonna pick up some rocks then. I tell you what, actually, if we do have a good bit of rocks left over that we can pick up, I'm not opposed to making a rock cache as well. Okay, just lose me already, sir. It's not worth it. If he starts charging me right now, I very well might try to sprint over to the exit. I'm grabbing all these rocks. I don't care. They're mine. If I have to drop them, then it is what it is. I'll leave that one there for... Come back. Look at him, still following me. Come on, I know you're not serious about following me right now. Okay, well, lucky us. Okay, and he sees me again. Following me all the way to Pleasant Valley, huh? Then the wind kicks up. That's just nice. All I want is quite literally to be left alone. We'll have to be careful coming back this way, because I betcha he's going to be around somewhere. Oh, it's a clear day. Looks like it's going to clear up. That's really nice. Same thing in Pleasant Valley, or no? My goodness, what's going on here? Come on. I know you're not blizzarding. Come on now. There we go. Skies are clearing. That's what I like. I was gonna say, no way this place is under a blizzard. See, like, looks like we're gonna have a nice, nice view. It's always nice. Alright, almost there. For our last batch of items, that is it. That is it. Let me maybe... Why don't I leave all the sticks right here? And then I'll leave all the rocks right here as well. These rocks might be good for the wolf distraction later on if he's still there. Okay, so we're going to use our little technique. Our little strategy. It's breezy. It is breezy. Negative 36 as a wind chill. Yikes. Look at this. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Got a wolf down there. Okay. Let's get to business, though. Okay. I'm going to try to... close as I can, and then we're going to run this way. Nice. Cool. Gonna fall down there. Almost missed that. There we go. Okay, items should be in there. Just the heaviest item's really just the rifle, the curator's rifle. See if I can grab that. Alright. Here for the last batch of items. Okay, yeah, we should very much have enough. 82 pounds. It's gonna actually be very, very close. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. It's gonna be, yeah, it's close. We're almost underweight. Almost. Let's eat a little bit. Or, sorry, drink. I think I'm just gonna leave some water down here for myself. Is that correct? I think that is correct. That the one thing we should drop is the water. Just barely. That works, though. We'll have more of that. More water where we came from. Okay. Time to climb once again. We're nice and rested, so this should be a nice, easy climb. Getting it done. Here we go. Awesome. Alright, let the fun begin, right? Let the fun begin. Let's, first of all, maybe see where that wolf went. Once we get into Timberwolf once again. I gotta be careful, because I'm gonna be a little overweight with everything. It's not gonna be the most pleasant walk, but at least I'm out of Pleasant Valley. Or will be out very shortly. Okay. Gonna take all of this. Gonna surely take all the rocks, too. Start building ourselves something. 106. It's okay with me. Anything below, like, 110, 112 is manageable. Once you start getting over that, though, it starts to kind of be a little bit of a pain. I almost wonder if I should be, Oh, I got no ammo. No, I do have ammo, actually. I should maybe prepare to shoot the wolf, perhaps, right? That could be a good thing. We'll load it up anyway, because I do plan on making this the main rifle that I use, even though it is very heavy. Let's get out of Pleasant. Take a look. The wolf is here. I'm gonna probably down him, I'm thinking. Okay. Gotta be a little careful. Man, it's been so long since I've wielded this thing. It's been a good while. Just being extra careful. I hear something. Do you guys hear that? Very nerve-wracking. I'm literally just... I'm coming into Timberwolf Mountain. Why is this so bad? Okay, I'm tempted to say that wolf kind of despawned. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Well, if I get eyes on him and he's in the way, I'll probably shoot him, but for now, this is good. Pick up this rock over here. Moving a little slow, partially because of a headwind. Okay. Just waiting for this guy to round a corner. You know? Okay, we're protected. I think that wolf actually probably despawned, so that's great. That is fantastic. I'm gonna grab these 2 rocks as well. I think the goal is just to have a rock cache so we can put all of our sticks, even if we have multiple rock caches as well. That wouldn't be bad. Something to organize our firewood. At least our primary firewood. Okay. 110. Cool. I am going to go up here, though. Okay. Alright, I was going to think about going up there. Sorry. My goodness. Okay, can't go that way. A little bit of this high ground just to see what's going on. Go take this way. Okay. No, you know, I mean, that little close encounter that we had, that's all just knowledge for me in the future. So, as much as it kind of is unfortunate being scared like that, it'll help me out in the long run. Okay. You around. You followed me literally into Pleasant Valley, so if you're not around, I can't say I'm surprised. Okay, I expected this. Okay. Definitely worth carrying. I'm gonna actually repair this ankle. It is most certainly worth carrying around the distress pistol, 100%. This thing has saved us, or it hasn't saved us, but it has had a lot of scenarios where it could have saved us. Makes me feel a lot better too. Just having it in hand. It's a guaranteed scare away for really anything. So incredibly slow right now. Trying to look on the ground too for any tracks the wolves may have made, if they're like over this hill or something. Okay. Let's get a little jog in. Sprain an ankle. There we go. Nice. Okay. Awesome. I think we're good. Alright, so, yeah, let the decorating begin, huh? That is, exciting. It certainly is. We've spent a good amount of outdoor time as well. So, spending a lot of time outdoors is just going to ensure that cabin fever does not interfere on some plans. Okay. Yeah, those are definitely just regular wolves. What is that? I think that's a rabbit. Okay. Everything in check? Looks like it. Nice. Alrighty. Let's just pick up a few things I would like. Yeah, including all the water. Sure. Alright. I'll take my hatchet back. Probably a good idea. Alright. So I think I'll probably... I want to put things into cabinets first, and then take them out of the cabinet as seen fit. So all these maples... Or sorry, the birch and the maples. That can all kind of go in here. Okay, not enough room. Cool. Alright. Fascinating. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in there for now. Okay. What do I have in this drawer here? Okay, a lot of the arrow crafting items and such. That's good. Can't put all the feathers in here. Take those cougar claws. I'll take... The casings kind of do need to stay in here. It's kind of the crafting. But the flare shells I'll take out. Yeah, I think that works. Can I put these back in there? No, really. Okay. Wow, that got a lot of stuff in here. My goodness. Take this out. Looks somewhat good, I guess. Can't put all those away. Trying to think of what I should take out. Should I take out the, say, 0.81 we need to fit in there? Okay, I will take out all the casings. That's fine. If it means I can put all the feathers in here, then so be it. Alrighty. Cool. I can probably put the casings in here, though. That's nice. There we go. Got some rocks as well, or can I put some more rocks in there? Nice. Excellent. It's going to be kind of a long process of just organization, but I think we'll be fine. Should be fine anyway. Take that out. Alright. In the nicest pile, let's drop things we don't need, huh? So this, the bunker rifle, is probably going to go right here, where Vaughn's rifle is. So why don't I make that switch? Blends in with the floor a little bit. There we go. I think I also got... Oh, wow, got a lot of decorations. Nice. That's what I like. Got another gun rack. So we're going to put that up here. Let's maybe just center it the best we can. Oh, come on. It was right there. That's totally fine. Then Vaughn's rifle. Gonna go up there. Nice. Look at this. It's all starting to kind of come together a little bit. Let me shed some weight in the form of decorations real quick. This doesn't really mean anything. I'm just placing to place. I love these posters, though. It's so good. Very cool. Something like that can go there. I tell you what, it looks cozy already with all this. Big painting. It's kind of a huge painting, actually, but I kind of already found where you're probably going to reside for the rest of your life, right here. Cool. Okay. Got this one. That's another big painting. Decent-sized one, but it looks like I can... Let's move the frame photo. This photo's tiny. There we go. Could put that right there. Nice. I like that. Got the hook. Let's see if the hook will hold the mountaineering rope. So let me maybe... Probably move this by the door. A little closer to the door. And then... That will go there. Can that go right there? Oh my goodness. Come on. Should totally be able to let me do that. That's so unfortunate, but we have a hook, so whatever we need it for, it's here. I'll center this with the wall again. There we go. Okay, got a few more things. The flag. Cannot forget the flag. Love it. That's going to go maybe for the time being right there. And then I do have another... Yeah, this is going to be another large painting. But you know what? You might be able to... Yeah, for the time being, right there. Oh, look at this place now. Nice. This is exactly kind of what I wanted. Let's get rid of this pain. My goodness. It's starting to make me mad. Where is my painkillers? Where did I put them? The other ones besides these ones. In here? No. I had other ones, did I not? I'll use these ones. So I don't have that annoying effect anymore. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, we were playing around with this pile. Just gonna drop everything here. I got some clothing items. Those will go. And I got the crampons too, right? I did. Wow. Wow, we have a lot of good stuff here, guys. My goodness. This is going to be so fun to decorate. I am highly, highly looking forward to such occasion. Okay, got some more, a little bit more food. The river oats will go over there. Wow. That's just a lot of ammo in general. But you know what, though? Cool to have. Can I put... Yep. We'll get all those away. Did not mean to put the lantern away. Let's go grab that back. There we go. Some of these I'll put away. The flashlight, yep. And then some of the cougar claws. Let's drop some of the sticks as well. Just breathe that nice fresh air in. Oh, so nice here. Absolutely love it. You know it's cold as heck here too, but it is nice. Okay, got a few more rocks to drop to the pile. So we should actually be close to a rock cache at some point here soon. Wow, just everything's coming together for us. My goodness. This is exactly what I wanted, though. This was kind of the end run goal, you know? So I'm glad to have everything here. Okay, and then obviously we're going to have... Let's move this here. We're going to have all of these here. Stay in the pile. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. I'm going to just take those 3. Probably going to keep a pry bar on me as well. I don't see why not. Nice. 1 accelerant. Okay, so now kind of comes time to figure out where we want everything, right? Do we want to kind of maintain this shelf action? I think I kind of do. I really think I do. Would like this frame to maybe like go right there. Will it work if I move you? Not really, actually. So I moved you for no reason. Congratulations. Just a little tiny. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I actually think I could probably put food on the back side. I know that would require just absolutely rearranging everything. But I kind of think that's where we're at, just because we have all of these new things here that I got to put onto the shelf. So maybe I'll start with that. I could do coffees. Could actually maybe put coffees. Hear me out a little bit. Like maybe here on the bottom or something. Just to kind of emphasize that they can be made into stuff. Not sure. I'll have to think about that as I put them all down here. Let's actually take a little bit of a stock, though. Okay, 15%. I'm going to say anything less than 20% needs to be made. I think that's a fair thing right there. So all of those will get cooked up maybe tonight, perhaps. Yeah, everything looks good, so we'll stack them. That row was good. Row looked good. Let's put one there. Put this one there. How was you? 25%. 45. Gonna continue to keep doing it. I'm gonna lay them all in the back like a little row. 16%. That will be cooked as well. We're gonna need a lot of water for this cooking. But water's not hard to come by, which is nice. You know what I should do right now? Do we think maybe making some water in here is a good idea right now? I kind of think so, actually. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll get some water going as we are organizing, because we're going to need a lot of it. A crap ton, if you will. Just a bunch. I know we got a gallon 18, but it's kind of for us. So we'll get up to several gallons so we can cook a lot of the coffees. Yeah, let's get some sticks too. Because that'll be the main thing I use for firewood. It's getting foggy, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll have to go on some stick runs as well. Maybe with the travois, we'll just go all across the area here and just collect massive amounts of sticks for ourselves. Do I really want to be cooking right now when I'm, like, kind of tired? Not really. Not really. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow morning, actually. I'll keep organizing tonight, all through tonight, but then tomorrow morning we'll do some cooking. Okay, I actually don't really care. You know what? Enough of daylight restricting me on what I want to do. Where's my matches? Because I am going to keep just a nice 20 pack on me for occasions like this. let's just start it up. The fires aren't cheap. This isn't like Interloper where matches are extremely rare. Even on Interloper, though, they're still not extremely rare. So, good stuff. Okay. 6 minutes. We'll just absolutely juice this fire up. And we're just going to put the max amount that we can for water. Nice. Alright, all that's going to go. Kind of have to make sure that I really want these shelves in this location, because this is kind of like a little final sort of, you know, I'm going to have the shelves here and then hopefully not want to move them again. So, gotta kind of make sure of that. Could construct another little shelf right here. Couldn't I? Or I could just do this too, right? Could absolutely just do this. Okay, I don't really like the way that looks, but I do think I'll like the way the rustic shelf, the tall rustic shelf, will look. I think I'll like that. Even if it's just a short little one, too. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, how much weight do I have? Okay, enough to carry all this. Let's grab all this. I'm gonna put all the cleaning kits in here. Can do that as well. Okay. Good stuff. You. Come here. If I put you right here. Okay, let me put you right there after I remove this. And then after I clear out some of this stuff. You going here. Any objection to that? No. Look at that. Can actually probably... Okay, I like that a little more. I do. I definitely do. Trying to think of like what I wouldn't really like about it. I like how this is kind of open over here, you know, nice open space, and then over here can be just the cabinets and everything. Yeah, I think I'll maybe roll with this little kind of right below the windowsill here. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Okay. So I'm gonna try to kind of center this again because it wasn't really too center when I placed it. Is that gonna work? Quite honest, I almost want it a little closer. Another thing I could do is just maybe put something like this right here. You know? But I almost want to capitalize on this side here. Kind of give this crafting area a little wall. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to try to drive myself too crazy, even though I probably will end up moving that. Nah, looks alright. Not insanely impressed with it. We'll figure something out. How are we doing here? 3? Continue it. Okay, that's in kind of an original shelf right here. Would love to keep that. Maybe we'll keep that like on the bedside or something. Okay, let me just pick up all this because it's not doing any favor just by sitting here. It's actually getting rather in my way. Okay. Allow me to keep attempting to figure myself out here in terms of what I want. Okay. Okay. How do we feel about that? It's not too bad. Definitely like this corner over here, too. This is not bad, though. That's actually... I almost kind of think it looks a little better than what I had going on. And then on this shelf, we can just put, you know, some flares and whatnot as well. I do kind of want to make one of these. Where is it? It's going to be not the carrying box. It is the storage bin. What is it? The rustic storage box. That's kind of what I want to make. And I think I'll make a few of those as well. And I probably will make another trunk too. So we'll have to do that when we got a fire not going. But that is kind of an idea of what I want. Just so I can put the flares somewhere too. We can store the boxes under the bed. So it won't be a huge deal. Okay. Yeah, cool. I like that. I think we're gonna be solid for organization here. Okay. I do have these. Super, super cool. The Warden's pistol from Blackrock. Very nice. Is that the Hunter's revolver? Might have to take that for a spin at some point as well, right? Okay, do I have all of the revolver types? Hunters, right? Forester. I think I have all of them collected right here. I think you're witnessing all of them in the game. Right in front of us. That is, that's neat, huh? That's pretty cool. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, I am going to keep stacking these shelves, though, because I don't think these two shelves are going anywhere. This corner is nice and cozy, and I think I'm going to keep it like that. Oh, nice. Out of coffee. Cool. What herbal teas kind of need to be made, though? Not you, not you, not you. Herbal tea does tend to be in a little bit better of condition than coffee. Okay, nice. And then I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put that there. Oh, yes, these coffees as well. Whoopsie. 46. Okay, great. In fine condition. Both of them. Very nice. Look at this, too, huh? Oh, just about able to place them nicely. There we go. Yeah. Very cool. I'm a fan. Okay, let's put aside all the good ones. Ooh. Looking a little rough. We'll put that one there. Two to boiled. Both of them. Very nice. Gonna keep putting some stuff on. Get that fire stoked. Very nice. 36%. Okay, 16% is gonna get cooked. Yep. Okay, nice. We got like 5 coffees and 2 teas that we need to cook up. So we'll do that here in a little bit. I'll probably just end up doing a pot of water and the rest some teas and some coffee. This has to be absolutely perfect. The lining up of these teas. It works for now. Yeah, I tell you what, in the beginning of the series, when I was talking about how this series is going to be kind of an experiment for the safe house customization, hey, I wasn't kidding. I was not kidding. I tell you what. This is therapy for me, by the way, organizing my long dark base. After a nice long day of classes, this is therapeutic. So sit back and relax and watch our final base kind of come together a little bit. It's going to take a little bit, you know. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if the organization kind of bleeds into next episode, but we are going to do other things as well, like hunt the moose and everything, kind of do our final rounds around Timberwolf. When I say final rounds, I just mean like, you know, going to collect some sticks and whatnot for the fire and such. Nice. Should be able to neatly pack them in like that. Look at that. Very nice. Oh, I like that. The shelf is looking full. Okay, so next, right? I think next is actually going to be the cooking materials. So the cooking oil. Put all of that kind of on this little shelf right here. 20 minutes. Okay. How we doing out here? Man, what a fantastic day for travel it would have been. I don't need to travel anywhere, but I'm just saying in general. Would have been kind of nice. Okay, we're going to take all that. We are sure as heck going to probably make more cooking oil with some of the animal fat that we have outside from when we harvested the bear. But it would be kind of a thing to make maybe some foods out of this cooking oil as well. And for extreme long-term survival, that is exactly why you would have the trader. So you can pick up a lot of the materials that you would need. Speaking of materials, the salt dilemma, you know, that we're probably going to run into for meat curing. Well, first of all, I don't think that's necessarily a huge problem just because we have so much food up here. I think we're going to be okay in terms of storing transportable food. But when the time does come and we want to make a meat carrying box too, trading with the trader again for one of those like 20-pound packs of salt, it's always a possibility. As much as I would absolutely hate to go back to Coastal Highway and trade with that guy again, we could certainly do it. It is an option. And I don't hate the trading mechanic, I just need a new change of scenery, which is why we're here in Timberwolf Mountain. But once again, I was not kidding when I said we would be back to Timberwolf. We would be back, and I'm glad we are. Certainly glad of that. Okay, I'll put that one right there. Should almost complete the third row, but not quite, I would have to guess. Okay. And like I said, we're going to be adding a little bit more cooking oil to this as well. But nice, there's a start right there. Very cool. Love that. Okay, and then next is going to actually be this as well. That's going to be dropped there. Any salt that I have? I don't think so. I could drop these as well, the flasks. Could keep the flasks right here. I would like to keep the flasks wherever I keep kind of my coffee, right? I think that would probably make a good amount of sense. A solid amount of sense, but for right now, we'll just keep that there. Come on. There we go. How we doing here? Okay, everything's good. I'm gonna pile some more on. Yeah, glad we made this fire. So we can have a good amount of water coming in. Where's my other flask that I picked up? I picked up another one, correct? There was 3. Oh yeah, right here. Nice. Can I turn so the handle is... Okay, it's going to make me totally replace them. One right there. Wait, why does this actually work? Hold on. Yep, and then another one. Like so. Nice. Absolutely love that. Could I actually probably put the flasks maybe down here, actually. I hate how I just kind of nicely tuck them in like that, only to move them again. It bothers you as much as it bothers me. Yeah, I could put them in like that, right? Probably have this one standing out, just so it's like more Canadian themed, right? I'll grab that one. Right there. Yes, that looks, I like that. That looks a little better. Because flasks, you know, they keep hot stuff hot. It only makes sense next to the fire. Okay, keep packing the water on. Was not kidding. Actually, you know what? Sorry. Let's do... I don't have anything, like, on me in terms of, like, cooking coffee, right? All that good stuff is down. Okay, great. So, I think I'll start with the 8%. No, let's do the 4%. There was a 4. Was it you? It was you. Tin of coffee, let's do it. So we'll have that running as we continue to organize. Believe it or not, this second shelf over here is coming along a lot better than the other one was. Okay, got the little bench there. I kind of like that. Put the tea right there. Put what we were reading right there, or I'll just move it over here, that's fine. Probably didn't have enough room for it anyway. Some of the cleaning kits, I'll probably just end up making another box for cleaning stuff, cleaning kits and everything. Oh, can't even fit them in here. That's cool. Take the hacksaw and the flashlight out. Okay. Let's keep going. How much percent was that coffee at? Because I'm pretty sure it did take a hit. 54%. Okay, so it adds 50% to whatever that tin of coffee was. That's fine. Just have to cook them before they expire. Next is going to be canned food. And I will happily be putting it on this shelf right here. That finished very quickly. It's only 7 minutes. Enough to place like 2 cans, right? we go. Make sure they're in line. Perfect. Yeah, we got a pretty good idea of how to lay them out. Just a tiny bit back like that. There we go. Okay, we'll have another one. So all these cans, they do classify as travel food, but you don't really want to take canned goods with you when you're traveling just because they're pretty heavy. They're all like half a pound. The peaches are, I believe, a pound and a little bit extra. So that's just kind of even more of a incentive not to take some of this stuff with you. Obviously, if you have absolutely nothing, then take the peaches. But they would not be my first choice. Okay, then we'll put this last one right there. Nice. Okay. How many more in the tin do we have? One more. Okay, great. Say no more. That is excellent. Okay, we'll try to lay these out nicely. The second row. Yep. There we go. Oh, it's all so nice, man. It's all so nice. Just look at it. It's so good. Is it snowing outside? How did I know? In here, there's like a little bit... The fire changes to like a little bit more of a faint color. Kind of tell it's snowing a little bit. Okay, 5 minutes, we can do another one. Okay, and then those condensed milks will be towards the edge. Just like so. Just about. Can I put them close together here, but not there. That's weird. Okay, that's all for that. Awesome. Another 4% tin. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. 35. I actually do want to... Okay, that should work for us, and we're actually going to be able to definitely sleep through the night. So that'll be kind of nice. For once, right? Okay, gonna grab a little bit more sticks. There we go. Alright, starting to clean this place up a little bit. That's what I like. Okay. Next. Maple syrup on this shelf does only seem appropriate. Okay, I do need this to like be a little bit closer to the peaches if possible. Okay, that works. Then I'll do this one as well. Nice. You know what? That actually really works. I am happy with that. Nice. Very productive. Very productive. Okay, so like I said, maple syrup's all coming over here. Every single one of them. We'll lay them all out. Got a good bit of them, too. Here we are. Okay, one more after this. That coffee's done. You can tell by how it's boiling. Okay. Alright, what else do we want to put on this shelf, really? That's the question. That is the question. Probably do some sardines, I think, because it is canned food at the end of the day. Do I have any more sardines? Okay, I only had that one. That's kind of nice. Alright, another shelf that's completely stocked, which is nice. I could put some of my crackers on this shelf too. Right? Could do that. Coffee's done. How's that other one at? 3 minutes till boiled? Keep her going. Keep doing it. Drink up some water, too. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of coffee. And we are gonna have to probably make a shelf for that coffee, too. And that's probably gonna be the top one, if I am not mistaken of what I want to do. Yeah, these crackers are gonna be important to put nice and close together. Okay, need some more coffee. 8%. That works. Okay. 7 minutes on that. It's starting to become nighttime, but I'm not really too offended by it, gotta be honest. I'll probably let the fire go out here soon. Maybe once that batch of water's done, I think I'll probably let the fire go out and we can start sleeping because we're going to kind of need it. We're going to be very tired. There's no worse feeling in real life than just being absolutely exhausted. Probably like my character is on the daily. Alright, so we are kind of wasting water while doing this, but that's why I'm making water while I commence the coffee cooking. Put that there. I actually think I have more crackers in my inventory, actually. Do I? I think I do. Oh my goodness, I do. Okay. All of them are going to be dropped. Yeah, so I think these river oats right now could probably be moved to the side for the time being. Might have to reevaluate kind of what I wanna do here with the crackers. I'm gonna run out of room. Absolutely gonna run out of room. Okay. Interesting. Did not expect this, but kind of a okay problem to have. I won't lie. There we go. Just put the river oats right there. Works perfectly. I approve. Actually, hold on a minute. I'll tell you what else I could maybe do. Kind of see where I'm going with that placement there. Can I put stack two on? Oh, totally can. Yep, we're going to have enough room, ladies and gentlemen. So good. Probably not going to come out the nicest look on the cabinet, but it does fit. Yeah, why I make such a big deal about crackers is they're just really good in terms of the weight to calorie ratio. It's a very, very good bargain. You know, 600 calories for 0.2 pounds. It's pretty good. Okay. Nice. All that is stacked up and ready to go. I don't like quite how much space it's taking up on the shelf, because it kind of does block this. I wonder maybe what I could do. Hold on. Nah, I'm just making a big deal out of it now for approximately no reason. That's good for now. That's good for now. Oh, no, we have one more. Oh, my goodness. I have no room for this one either. Like, quite literally no room. That is so unfortunate. No, I thought we were good. Okay, not a problem. I know what I'll probably do. Can I take... What's the lowest T? 6%. Let's do that. There we go. Put one more stick on. Okay, I might want to maybe do a few hours outside, just for cabin fever precautions. Not sure, though. Okay, time to line this shelf with crackers. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let's try to get this right the first time. Cool. Ready to go. Put another few. The box of crackers that made us rearrange everything we'll put up here. Goodness, I had it. It's kind of tough placing them on the top shelf because I can barely see what's going on in terms of like the alignment and everything. Some of these are aligned slightly off center, but you know what though? The crackers have such a nice placement. You can place them right next to each other and it's totally fine. So that's why you don't really notice the crookedness of some of them. Okay. That's good. And that's good right there. Oh, come on. There we are. A few more. Might actually have to do another row of them. Can you believe that? And we'll keep this going. 10 minutes, 16. Great, we'll let that wind down. Okay. All right. Last one right here. We just went tired, I think I saw. We'll think about sleeping soon. Yeah, I actually like that a lot more. Okay, can I get another herbal tea in? How much do I have after this, and should I be making it? Can I get a few more? 6 minutes till ready, that's fine. Okay, cool. The cracker down there, we got one of them. I'll just put that right here. There we go. Perfect, and then we have enough room on this shelf for whatever we want. Nice. Okay, excellent. To say the very, very least. I think what I'm going to do, though, is actually put the bedroll down out here. If I so politely could. No? Okay, maybe not then. So I can sleep out here for just a few hours. Let's eat that. Just for a few hours. Can kind of stave that cabin fever away. We'll do 2 hours sleep. Can't do anything more than that because the wind. Yep, just like so. Am I cold? No, I'm not cold. Let's do 1 more hour. Yep, I'm going in. Yep, I will be heading in now, thank you. Wow, it's so dark. My goodness. Okay. All good things. Got a good bit of water from that. Would have liked to end up with more, but we did cook a lot of our coffee, so I'm not too mad about it. That's gonna go blizzard if I've ever heard. It's gonna fool you right now, but watch. Huh? Sorely mistaken. It's still a chance. I don't trust that. Yeah, watch this. Yeah, see? Who's the weatherman? That's right. That's right. I called it. It doesn't look like blizzard, though. It just looks like heavy wind. I don't think that's quite a blizzard. Okay. Do 2 hours. Gotta start thinking about maybe what I want to start crafting in terms of shelving. Shelves and whatnot. Nice and bright in here. The start of a new day. Love it. Kind of thinking maybe of putting... How do the MREs do on this shelf? Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Put them right there. Any leftover space we'll just... or sorry, any leftover MREs we'll just put down there with the cooking ingredients. Not a problem. Okay. Should be able to fit most of them onto this little shelf here. If not, we can always... We'll just use the spare space down there. That's the... So if I had to change one thing about the Long Dark, I think it would be just item placement like this, right? The finickiness of it. That would be the one thing I, like, release an update for. Most definitely. But I have to say, I mean, like, other than that... Can I put those right there? Certainly can. To do this. Right here. Very nice. That's exactly what I want. Come on. There we go. Okay. Something like... We tuck them in like that, maybe. That works, actually. I'm so okay with that. Awesome. And then we have these chips as well. These are actually probably going to go down here. Probably comes as quite a surprise. No, it's... that's the only room we have left for them. So... We'll just put them here. They stack really nicely, too, so there shouldn't be any reason why they do not fit. There we go. Okay. There we go. We'll put another one right there, a little closer to me. Yeah. Awesome, and that leaves space right there for some other things as well. So whatever we can think of, we'll probably just put there. Nice. Really nice, actually. What a good start. Okay, so let's keep this ball rolling a little bit, keep our momentum going, and kind of see what else we can do. Let me move this a little bit closer. Same with this one. Come on. That works. Yeah, a little better. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. It looks a lot more full. That's what I'm here for. That's what I like. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to go outside and we're going to cook the rest of these. And we're going to actually probably just start dumping a lot of the teas and such. We'll put them somewhere. We'll probably, you know, put them down there, or to be quite honest, it probably would be better to put them on another shelf. But I would like to have these shelves kind of themed, if that makes sense. I could put them on this one too, actually. That's quite a take right there. Hold on. That's quite an observation from yours truly. Hold on. I can maybe keep... Yeah, I can keep the shelf right here, and we'll lace it with just coffees and everything, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't see what's wrong with that right now. I'm sure we'll find something wrong with it later on, but for right now, it seems good. Okay, let's just start moving all this stuff over here. Is this done? That is done. Nice. Okay. Can I move you over here now? Almost, maybe? Ish? Oh, there's a hacksaw on the way. Floating hacksaw. There we go. Should be good now. Ish? Oh my goodness. Killing me. This is killing me. When things don't work out anyway. Okay. How about now? Here we go. Okay, that'll stay right there for now. We'll not move it. Can these posts... I can't move them up. That's a shame. They look really nice right there, too. I could probably move them somewhere around here that looks equally as nice. Put this right here for now. Yeah, I'd love that to go, like, right there, but unfortunately it's going to have to stay where it was. Hey, wait a minute, hold on. There's a green spot. There we go. Nice. Every little inch counts here on the wall. Alright. What else do I have in terms of decoration? Did I keep anything on me? Did not. Alright. Get the book out of here, right here. let's go outside and focus on some cooking. I think I'll actually probably be making some water in the middle of all this as well. So we'll get that going. These sticks are important. Gonna have to refuel at some point. Okay. Did not mean to do that, but hey, charcoal works. Somebody actually told me to use charcoal instead of the tinder plugs, which I could not agree more. That is a great idea. For some blizzard lines, you know? The tinder, you don't want to waste sticks, really. You can, it's not a huge deal, but no, charcoal for that is a great idea. So, great suggestion there. Start this fire up. And we'll cook, we'll do teas in this one, water in this one. I like that. Should have some weather coming in too. The horizon looks like it's getting a little, fading a little bit. Let's see if I'm correct about that. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay. Put that on. Put that on. Nice. Okay. Really good, actually. Really, really good. So, what I'll do right now is start stacking some of these teas. Can I just... Let's pick up a lot of this crap on the floor. There we go. We're a little heavy, though, from that. So, I'll just move it all over here. Yeah, that works. Not as heavy anymore. We'll do another one of these. Don't want to put... I shouldn't have put too much on just in case that wind does decide to shift on me. Definitely not able to eat that all. Oh no, I did. Cool. Gonna have to do some more fishing too at some point, so that is something to consider. Okay, let's drop probably all the herbals first. Yep, we'll do... Oh, I can't put them close together on this one. That's unfortunate. That's okay. As long as they're just down, it's a good start. There we go. I do hear that it's finished. Nice. Getting rid of a lot of our water in the process of doing this too. It's kind of nice. Okay, next is the coffees. Drop most of them. Maybe I'll keep... Let's keep like a 54% on us. Not that it matters, but it's fine. Put that there. That one there. We'll have coffees for days here. Quite literally. Quite literally. We still have some coming out of the fire. Hot off the press. Really can't put them closer to each other, huh? That might just be a feature with herbal tea, because with the coffees right now, it looks like it's just going completely fine. There we go. One more, maybe, fit on this? I think so. Yep. Nice. Let's bring you a little forward like that. Great. So this is going to be enough for 2 rows guaranteed. How about 3? I don't think we'll get away with 3. But it'll be close. It'll be close. Hour 30 on that. No, I don't think we're going to get away with 3, unfortunately. Okay, you need to kind of be like as far that way as you can. But I guess I'll fill up the shelf too, right? So make the shelf look a little bit more full. Nice. You guys driven crazy yet of the organization? Because I'm not. I'm actually having a jolly old time right now. If you can believe that, which I'm sure you probably can. Being productive, though, while we're doing this. That's all you can ask for. There we go. Okay, next is going to involve all these taken out. you better believe that coffee's probably gonna take this shelf. So we'll get them all placed together. We'll have to do something with that Mystery Lake poster. Those two posters right there. I'll probably just hang... Let me just take them right now. We'll hang like this right above here or something. If I can, my goodness. A little finicky, all these frames. Until burned. Put that there. Okay. Everything's looking good. Get one of these. Okay. Just drop both of those. Okay, looks like we can do that, but it doesn't actually seem like we can put another one. Yeah, no. Okay, not a problem. But I am going to space them out just a little bit better so the shelf looks full. What I want the base to look like if you haven't caught on. Nice and full, like someone's living here. This is just so Blizzard right now. That's what that screams to me. I'm going to start just spending a little bit of time outside here. Just get these done. Oh, or a foggy day. That works. The weatherman's wrong sometimes. Okay. Just speed running these teas right now. Got a lot of tins of coffees left as well, so... Just more for the shelf. Here we are. Gotta be careful I don't do this too fast, because I don't want that fire to go out. I think I'll put a little bit more on. Nice foggy day. I don't suspect any wind kicking up. Oh, look at that. We finished it all. Very nice. Wow, that's nice. Actually. Maybe put some of this on now. How about that? I like that. Cool. That does us a huge help, and I think actually once that cooking pot becomes open again, I'll probably use it for some more water, because having some more water, especially like maybe like right there, will be very nice. But look at this. Look at all of our items. It's all coming together, which I just love to see. This was the vision I had back like in Bleak Inlet or something, of us being able to organize stuff like this in a place that's centralized. Keep it all in a nice little area for ourselves. Very cool. I think what's even cooler is these coffees are not going to fit. That's great. Good for us. There we go. Okay. Got one extra coffee left, but that's fine. Technically, I have two. I'm going to keep one herbal on me. Okay, let's see. How close can we get you? Maybe I'll start just moving them down here. We'll see how spread apart we can get them. Pretty spread apart, it looks like. My goodness. Yeah, not the best, but at least the coffees were a nice display. My goodness. I have to space them out so far. Not very nice when it comes to just decorating like this. I can't put a coffee there too, really? Herbal teas, come on now. Play nice. They're not playing nice, actually. Let's see. Wow, look at that. You can actually put one here. Was not expecting that to work. Come on, somewhere. There we go. My goodness. It does not look even at all, but you know what? Who cares? Put that there. Put this here. this somewhere, you know, in theory. My goodness. Horrible. The coffee will... Okay, it won't fit there, but... Coffee usually doesn't have a problem. Let's go check up on the food. 13's already, 8, nice. Thing looks good there. Okay. There's clearly something wrong with these teas. The ability to not be placed is crazy. Look at this. Alright, that actually works for now. I'm not overly mad about that. Okay, next I'm just going to do a lot of stacking like so. There we go. I'm going to continue putting the teas next to each other up here. Alright, and then one more. Nice. Coffee goes there. Okay, and now I'm done stacking teas, I hope. Looks like it. Awesome. I'm going to probably end up putting some water up here, though. So I'll put down a good bit. Wait for some of these. Nice. And then that will be all. Maybe the cooking I do today? I don't know. I would like to go fishing probably here in a little bit. Start experimenting with some of the fishing lures. Could be helpful. Alrighty, water. You're gonna go right there. We'll start by stacking it kind of like this. There we go. Okay, cool. That works. So water on top, a lot of the coffee's down below. Kind of makes sense next to the fireplace a little bit. You know, that's kind of my thinking. Produce coffees, just move them right onto there. I'll put that there. Nice. Really, really coming together. This is kind of a first step in organizing, which has been so far a success, I would say. I'm going to just chill out here for a little bit. Okay, and I think what I'll probably do is just cook some more in this one. $27. There we go. Fast forward, got 21 there. 10. Okay. 2 minutes already. Put that there. Cook a little bit in here. Those wolves almost seem like they were on the move over here, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit. Not too sure. Okay, we can actually start crafting some stuff, but I think I'm actually probably going to do the crafting a little bit strategically, and I'll kind of explain here in a little bit. So let's just finish this up first. I'm just going to let these completely finish. 16 minutes for that. That should be okay. Let's see. Okay, maybe one more stick. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, here's kind of what I'm thinking of doing, right? Let's take all the books off of here, though, because right now they're just kind of getting in the way, more than anything, of the movement of this furniture table. So, I want to craft a little bit of furniture, but I think I'm probably going to first start with the, what's it called? The underneath storage little bins that I want. So here's what I'm going to kind of do. This is in the hopes of maybe avoiding some... Oh, you get teleported back? Really? Yeah, in the hopes of avoiding some sort of cabin fever. I'm going to, like, move it right next to the workbench, or the outside, right? So I'll put it, like, I don't know, right there or something. Can't fit in here, though, for some reason. Interesting. Okay, it's a little bit of a inconvenience, to say the least. Okay, how about this? Yes, this should count as being outside. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing, a little bit. Maybe I'll move the bench right up here for now. And I'll move this right here, perhaps. Yep, can still walk by. Cool. This is what I want. This is perfect. So, let me take a look and see kind of what I want. What I do want is these rustic storage boxes. I want to make 2 of them. Maybe we'll just make 1 for the meantime. So that means 8 of these, or 16 in total. That means I can throw this piece of firewood back in here as well. Okay. Alrighty. I'm trying to cheat the system a tiny bit, but in the interest of no cabin fever, because we've been organizing for a while. Okay. Could make some more rustic shelves too, but I won't do that because we have a whole side of a shelf that we still need to do. To start crafting on. So let's do this. Some nice time outside. Look at us. Defeating cabin fever 1 hour at a time. Ooh, a nice aurora. You know exactly what I like. Just gonna begin crafting. Could do another few hours, question mark? Okay, maybe just like 1 hour on another one at some point. We're gonna close that door. Nice. Drink up some water. Okay. Let's use this lantern. Whoops. Got a bad habit of doing that. There we go. I'm gonna put it right there, and what I'm gonna do is put... No, didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness. I thought it was this. Yeah, didn't mean for that to happen, unfortunately. That's quite unfortunate. Oh, I have the box in my inventory. Didn't even need to go in here and look at the container. Cool. So I have this. I'm gonna drop it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take it, go into customization, and then place it. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I'll put them right there. Okay, maybe like a little closer to the outside here. There we go. How much room? 33. Say absolutely no more. Okay, great. So, we're going to put a lot of this lamp fuel in, but I am going to use some of it right now, though, just to fuel up my lantern. But, great. So let's take this. Going to absolutely put that out. Let's refuel. Where is... Here we go. And you know what I could also do? I could also put the accelerant in that box as well. Because accelerant, believe it or not, is kind of a form of lamp oil, I would say. A little bit. So let me put 9 of them in there. Oh yeah, this will work out very nicely. Good. A lot of room left over as well. That's always nice. Okay. Let me put away 7. Get up and we'll eat something. And then I think I'm going to start construction on another container. I'm going to need another piece of cedar for that, though, because I wasted my other one. Okay, let's do 2 hours. We're not going to do too much besides just kind of stand around today and craft, so we don't have to be completely rested, I feel. Okay, let's go outside. Awesome. Some nice bear meat. I'm going to take some more of that. Do I have any wolf? I do. It's so peaceful out here. A nice cup of coffee, huh? With a little chair out here, too. Oh, that'd be so nice. Love Timberwolf Mountain, man. The best. The best out of all the regions. I love it. Okay, rustic storage box. Let's do 4.5. Be alright, hopefully. We're outside, you know? We're outside. Nice day today, too. I think it's a little bit of a cheat, right? A little bit of a cheat. Should classify as outside. If I get cabin fever soon, then we'll know it did not work. but alas, I have to try. Okay, we have 2 small shelves. Bet what I could do, perhaps, is start filling up said shelves with some stuff. Kind of think that's maybe the goal here. So let's see, I got a hacksaw. I do maybe want to see kind of what else to build, but I don't really know what else I want to build until I need kind of the space for it, if that makes sense. So maybe I'll wait on that. But for right now, something like that works. I have this as well. Oops, didn't want to drop it. I never learn. There we go. We'll go in here and we'll place it. What do you think about placing it right under? Or I should say to like side to side, maybe a little bit like this. I think that's fine. Yeah, perfect. This bench can go back here. It's kind of like a little nightstand for us. Nice. I'll tell you what, I'll move it a little closer to here. Nice. Here we go. All right. Yep, bunch of lamp oil and everything. That's going to stay there. I could put my flares in here. That's an option. That is an option. Let's see how quick it fills. Oh, yeah, no. We'll put the flares in here. Flares, maybe some ammo as well. I kind of like ammo going in here. Some more lamp fuel. There's a lantern itself. That'll probably stay there. Just trying to think. Some ammo can definitely go in here. Well, I'll leave myself with 20, so 10 on me. Yep, perfect. It's exactly kind of what I want, actually. Nice and organized. Good. Shelves are looking a little bare, but that's okay. We're going to probably start by putting some tools on these shelves. So maybe the hacksaw could actually... You know what? Let's reserve this for our guns. Yeah, I like that. So Forrester's revolver. What is the description on this? Reliable weapon, durable, taken off of a Briarhouse worker by an unknown forest hawker. Okay. Maybe I'll put them like... Trying to think. What's going to look best? We'll just do that. The Warden's revolver. Could actually put the smaller one on the edge. Yep, that makes sense. Let's do that. Do that, then we'll do this. Should I have them maybe pointed towards or away? We'll do away. How about that? Okay, that's just not going to be able to place. Cool. Like when that happens. Come on, there was a spot. There we go. Cool. We'll do that. The Hunter's revolver's looks serious, doesn't it? Looks like a big revolver. Tell you what. Try to scoot them as close as possible. Come on. Nice. Oh, just so good. Just so good. Look at that. That is great. That is great. Could put this Blackrock vest. I really don't know where I want it. Probably where it has been the entire time, right? Could put that here and then the ear wrap as well, which I can put there. A good start, to be quite honest. A great start. Okay. So what do we want to maybe put down here? Do we want to start with some tools? Putting some tools on this shelf? I don't think tools would be a bad idea. I kind of think actually tools should probably go on this shelf. Just because it is close to the workbench. It's the closest one. Closest shelf, that is. So maybe we put them there. Clearly I'm going to have to try to get as much room as I can out of this shelf. There we go. Should have another hacksaw somewhere, right? Inventory, maybe? No? Got 3 right there. Not that I'm complaining, but... Okay. Put this other hatchet right here then. How about that? Good start. The pry bar. Pry bar's a little tough just because it's a weird shape. But maybe I'll just put it right there. Along with the heavy hammer, which can go... Oh, if the heavy hammer was smaller, it would definitely go right up there. I tell you what. Okay. Flashlight. You know what? Flashlight's actually probably the item that's going to go right there. Yeah, I like that. Or do I? No, I do. I like that. Recycled can. I don't even know, man. I'll just keep that on me. Okay. All of these. That's an interesting thing. All of these. I'm going to carry them for now just so they're off the floor, but that could be another box, right? For some of these cured maples. I would prefer not to put these in another box, but there's a lot of them. Let's see. Okay, did I have any lamp oil in here by chance? Got any more flares? I did have some lamp oil. I just wanted to kind of take it all out, and I got some ammo in here as well, which will go. Another pry bar, some more of that. Okay, gonna have a lot of stuff to actually go through. I didn't really realize. The bows, too. Yeah. 2 of the snares. I can actually put those snares down somewhere. Sport bow, both of those. Okay, great. Got a lot of stuff to go through, and I'm kind of here for it. I will not lie. Wow, we have a lot of stuff on us right now. Okay. Let's do... Let me keep... Maybe 4 on me. What do we think? So, 48. Okay. That works. I think I'll keep the casings in here too, actually. And then, obviously, I'm going to leave myself with... Okay, got a little bit of room left over, but it works. It works. Good. Next was all of the lamp oil, which I don't think was a ton. Yep, cool. Okay, got the pry bar as well. Found another one. Had a feeling I had 2. I don't think I'll keep the pry bar on me anymore, question mark, unless I go fishing. Fishing could be an idea, a reason to keep the pry bar. Keep the heavy hammer right there. It could actually be a pretty good reason to keep the pry bar. Interesting. I have to think about that a little bit. Okay. Bunch of firewood in there. Nice. Can take that and tear it down. A lot of this stuff in here is just going to be random stuff. Have to be honest. I wouldn't mind making more, you know, maybe like another trunk to put somewhere. Perhaps. Not sure. Any more items that can be laid out, though? These can be laid out. So I'll grab all of them. All of the bullet-making stuff can be laid out. The cans, yeah. The torches, absolutely. 149 pounds, wow. Oopsie, right? My bad. Let's drop some of our food on the pile here. Gonna need a lot more space, that is for sure. Gonna need a decent bit more space here. That's alright, though. Just enough to fill up the shelf, as I've been saying. Can't fit it right there, really. I'll change your mind, hopefully. Let's see. Ish? Kind of. That's okay. Come on. All the other ones stacked really nicely, and then it's just these ones that have the problem for some reason. Okay, I'm forced to roll with it, because I don't quite care enough to fix it. And then all those will stay in the pile. Don't even have a lot of water, so it is just kind of... Our wheat right now is just all useful things. These... Yeah, that's actually something good to probably think about. That would be good. Okay, so bottom shelf. Bottom shelf. Torches. I'm going to lay out the torches. Good to have torches. Don't really need them on me right now, though. The woodworking tools. Put them right there. Back a little bit. There we go. Yes, so we'll put these all down here. Hopefully they all kind of fit. Can do 3, looks like on a row. That's nice. Good start. Let's see if we can continue this. Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look the best for that, unfortunately. Okay. Do that. We'll do this. Yeah, this is not going to work, is it? I have a feeling not. Have a bit of a suspicion. Okay. Well, I'll put some of the torches in here then, because it is kind of like a light source / ammo, if you will. So that can maybe go in here. If we have enough room, that is. Don't want the torches to sap up all the room, but there's that. Okay, so I guess down here you can probably just do those. The snares I'm going to put probably underneath the workbench. Anything else? Ooh, these too. Yep. I actually kind of like all that bullet stuff being on the bottom here. See if we can stack them up nicely. Cool. Got some of the stump remover too. Well, that lined up nicely. Compared to other things, that was no problem at all. And I will just lay the other cans like so. So I'll have 2 full rows of cans. Wish everything could lay out this nicely. Nice. I'll start down there for at least kind of what we want to do. And I think fire strikers... I don't think I'm going to lay out the matches. I kind of just think that's going to be a little bit of a waste. But the fire strikers I will definitely take. I'll absolutely take. And I guess the mag lenses too. Why don't we do that? I like that. Anything else that can be laid out? I'm going to take all of these. All the line. Some painkillers, too. I'll grab them. Okay, the frame. I think, unfortunately, that's just going to stay in there. To be quite honest. Alright. Not a problem. So I will drop... We'll do maybe some fire-related items on this shelf. Fire starting items. I've never laid down magnifying lens before, so I don't really know what to expect here. Okay. Useful tool to say the very least in this game. Magnifying lens. Wow. Very, very useful. Can save your life. Okay. And then... Yeah, a lot of these items can probably go a little bit closer. I'll probably just have to, like, relog or something. What we usually do. You know, like in Jackrabbit, if something's not really being too friendly organization-wise. Okay, so next, let's maybe... What do we think? Do I want to replace this shelf and just put straight-up medicine? Or what? Like, where do we want kind of our medicine to go? It kind of makes sense putting it over here, but unfortunately, I don't have all the room in the world over here. So I very well might just keep it on this shelf and call it a day. I think that's exactly what I'll do. These energy drinks can be stacked next to each other. It's a start. We really got most of our organization done in this episode, though. I will say. It all really got done in the episode, which is always nice. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Can I lay them next to each other-ish? Kind of. Okay, I totally can. Let's do it then. Just maybe a little bit. Alright. Do I have any on me? I do. Didn't even need to use that one, which was nice. Saved us another one. A little bit like that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Antibiotics can go towards the back. Not going to really carry too much of them on me because cooking level 5. If I get sick, it's just probably because I accidentally ate raw meat or something. Okay, what did I do? Why can't that one go next to each other now? What changed? What changed? My goodness. It's fine. I don't understand. It's just that little pocket right there. Okay, what? Now it's better. Cool. Alright, I'm not going to stress about it. Next up, I'm going to put down the emergency stims. These are another very important item in the game. So having them on display, probably a good thing. Oh, we're going to have quite a bit of these. We're going to have quite a bit of these. Why can't I put it right next to each other right there? Okay, I'll just do it. My goodness. Driving me crazy, but it's fine. My goodness. Look how far apart they have to be. There's no way. Yeah, I was going to say, there's absolutely no way. Okay, I'm going to just put them on this side then, because I think the energy drinks are disrupting the way they place. Yep, that's exactly what it was. It was something like that. Got a lot of them on the ground. So I think it's 15% condition, right, per stem. So 15, 30, 45, 60. What's after? 75, 90, 105, 105 plus 10, 120. Wow. It's a lot of condition we have right here just laying around. That's good, though. Alright, 2 more. 1 more. I really don't care. I just want it off the ground right now. Okay, cool. Awesome. And then next is the painkillers. I am going to keep just 4 on me. Do like having them on me at times. Okay, that works. I'm good with that. Next, we have crampons. Right. That is another thing that kind of needs to be laid out a little bit for the crampons. I tell you what. I don't even mind laying them out right here. A lot of our useful clothing. Okay, that's just more decoration, so that will go right there, but... Yeah, the tool belt as well, definitely. Okay, wherever I can place it. Move this right here. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I like that. Everything's kind of coming together. I won't lie. This is looking really, really nice. Anything that's decorate... Yeah, oh yeah, here we go. Can put these somewhere, maybe. Yeah, could put them right here. Actually. Okay, maybe not. I'm sorry. Sorry for thinking about that. Just down, yes. Nice. Yeah, look at this place. So good. Yeah, so we're going to continue probably to make some more of stuff like the frame photos and whatnot, but no, this is quite elite. This is quite elite. We have ourselves a very, very, very nice base, to say the very least. I wonder maybe if, would that photo maybe go good here? It would, actually, wouldn't it? Yeah. I actually would. And then I'll put kind of this back here. Nice. And then I could still keep that here, maybe with this there. Okay, this is kind of uneven now. Oh, I did that with rotating it. Whoopsie. And I'll align it kind of like this. Oh, yeah. Look at this place, huh? It has way more depth now than it ever did. We did very, very good with this place so far. Okay. Obviously, those cured things are going to have to probably find a home somewhere. I don't even mind shoving the cured saplings in here for the time being. They can fit, so I might as well do it. Other than that, looking good. Let me do this. This has been haunting me for years. For days, weeks in this game. Okay. And then that'll be enough to put in here. So in the next episode, we actually probably could do some crafting, believe it or not, of some arrows, perhaps. I'm going to keep all the fishing tackle on me. I do have fishing line, though, which I'll put there. Yeah, the tackle I'll keep on me. We got to figure out something with the bows. That's kind of a thing, isn't it? How are we looking in here for weight? I think for now I'll just keep the arrows and the bows all in here. They don't weigh too much, which is nice. Especially the sport bow, which I will certainly be experimenting with at some point. Okay, lastly, some of the snares. Can I keep them back here? Is that going to be okay? I'm thinking so. Let me see. Thinking so. Okay, maybe not. My apologies for ever suggesting that. So I guess I'll just put the snares in here too. Where are they at? Here we go. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's all I have to say, really. Oh, the fast film too. I could put the fast film maybe down here. Definitely more of a decoration item, but I don't see anything wrong with maybe just putting it down here. Yeah. For now. For now. These are all subject to change, but just to get them out of the inventory and onto paper, if you will. I got some more of the sticks, which I'm going to put here. Nice. And we're using the curator's rifle too, kind of going around. Nice. Excellent. All right. Yeah, bit of a longer episode, but I don't think anybody's really complaining about that. We've got this place really under control. It's looking a lot like I envisioned it to look, especially this little corner right here. Just amazing, to be quite honest. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. Can I place this right here? I totally can. I'm going to place that right here. And I'm even going to do one of these, because it looks just so good. Put that in the scrapbook, but all right, we'll put that away. A lot of these foods going to have to find some shelf later on, but once again, I'm not too concerned about it. I think definitely once we finish kind of getting the core stuff here and the foot in the door with the fish and all, I think we could probably run to Ash Canyon and take some decorations from there. We could probably run to Black Rock and take decorations from there too. Just whatever can fit in our inventory, really, will be the name of the game. Trying to see. Maybe I can move this right here. Let me see. How's that look? Ooh, that looks nice too. Oh, that does look nice. I'll move... Okay, this is just not ever going to be moved. I understand that, but I can move that really close to the shelf as well. Interesting. I think I'm just going to leave it because I have a bad habit of messing things up that did not have anything wrong with it. But we'll have that flag maybe right here. Get a little bit more of that Canadian showing. Yeah, I like that. Put the rack right here. So good. This looks so good. More like right there. Yep. I like it. These, I think they're still probably gonna remain where they are. Yeah, perfect. No need to rearrange anymore. This looks good. The McLucks, too. I'll probably just put them... Probably put them at the foot of the bed. Down here, maybe. Yep. Hockey jersey right there. Perfect. My goodness. This is the best base that we've had. Ever. In quite a long time. Why do the books right here look kind of nice? Won't even lie. They look kind of nice right there. Maybe the fishing book right there. Interesting. We'll lay out the book somewhere else, but I like that right there for now. Good. Excellent, even. Quite an organization marathon, but I'm really happy about it because it turned out really nice. Let's drink up a little bit. Then I'm going to put some hours in the bed away. We're not quite tired yet, so I kind of wonder what I could do right now, maybe, as I'm waiting. I'm going to say cut down some of these big limbs, actually, while I'm waiting for the weather and the sun to set a little bit more. Any more limbs over here? Oh yeah, here we go. I'll even probably break down a lot of the sticks, too. There we go. Wow, it got nighttime quick. What the heck? Just instantly became night, it seems. Okay. We'll keep Old Reliable out. This thing has got us through. We found this rifle, I think, episode 4. Quite literally. It was that long ago. 80... No, 90 episodes ago. Wow, can you believe that? That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, cool. Just wanted to get a little bit more sticks here for when I need them. And I did just want to get a little bit more of the cedar firewood for when we inevitably make more of the boxes. So that'll be nice. Okay. Think we're good. Think we're good. Alright. Dump that tinder that I saw in my inventory. Oh, you know what, too? Sorry, hold on. Yeah, I take a lot of that charcoal, too. So, these will most definitely the charcoal. Just because it's so available, so easy to get, I think the charcoal will be our blizzard lines. And then some of this tinder can be maybe some cool stuff we draw in the snow or something. Works for me, right? Works for me. Let's drink up fully. And it's going to be time for bed. It's going to be time for bed. I'm going to do maybe 6 hours. Got a nice aurora, too. Ooh, blizzard. Almost? No, just some high winds. That's fine. Let's keep it going. Alright. Awesome. Full energy. It's dark, but you know what? That's alright. Let's spark up a lantern here. Just to see exactly what we did in this episode. Okay, really? It was better with it off. Here we go. That's a little better. So yeah, a little bit of a longer episode, but once again, I don't think anybody's complaining. We did pretty much a majority. I probably could have divided this up into 2 episodes, but I'm glad we got it done in 1. So, in the next episode, what we'll do, we will probably get more hands-on with the wildlife, go fishing, try to pay the moose a little bit of a visit. Probably going to think about maybe going to other places as well, like Blackrock or back to Pleasant Valley to gather some decorations for this place. But I do think overall, a majority of the organizing / decor aspect of this place is finished. So that'll be in the next episode. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.